Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? I'm David Burke, the Fig Hunter of Burke Family Farms, and this is day 5. Now, we usually start them our videos in the morning. Day 5 really was about running around, getting ready for the holiday tomorrow, and then doing inventory. So, come along and let's look at some stuff with me. So day 5 has been about walking through, and let's get a little better view. And we have some new help, and they were going through and re-inventorying our pots. Because it happens. Just when you think something's alive, it dies. And as I was on the road this year, and Priscilla was here by herself, some of it, it just happens. So this is a walnut seedling. I don't know what that is, but, and then some of it's fun to look at. So a lot of this stuff's starting to go dormant, but some of it's still pushing. This is Verde, pushing some figs that will never ripen. And it's kind of interesting right now to check out and see which ones are going dormant and which ones aren't. Which ones still have, like this dark moth, it's still pushing, even though everything else is losing its leaves, it's still pushing healthy green. And we shall be going through here and taking inventory, or retaking inventory, and updated inventory of our collection. I'm glad this one came back. I was a little sad, Medina, that we lost some of it. As I was just explaining to Robbie and Becca, that even though everything's on a water line, just about everything on our property is on water lines, the fact is you can't trust the water line. Like this one right here, for some reason, it's pulled so tight, it's pinching. And here's a, so do you think that this plant is getting all the water and nutrients that it needed? I mean, the flow was down. Luckily, it's still alive. So really going back through, and as things get adjusted or settled, the ground settlement, remember we are on backfill here, compact. Slowly, some of these pots might sink a little bit, or might sink a little bit in the ground. You see, just from being here, and that could adjust different water lines. Or kids. Hate to say it, but our kids are a great factor. This sucks. This LSU gold. As I'm saying, the only way to see if the water lines are working is stick your hands down there and check for damp soil. So, and the only way to know if the plant's still alive, stick your fingers down there. Wish I had a pocket knife. And check, because I believe this is, nope, it is wasted all the way down. So we're going to take that one out of the line. And it will be in the loss category for this year. I mean, it happens. It definitely happens. For some reason, I think if you've been following us long enough, you remember this last summer when Grandma passed on. We lost close to 4,000 plants or starts. And that was pretty hard. We had some gentlemen helping us, and he didn't realize that even though we keep a lot of our starts in totes, You couldn't feel the totes all the way up to the top. That isn't a Jolly Tiger. It's the weirdest looking Jolly Tiger I've ever seen. Looks like one of the girls used the pot and planted a oak tree. And on our property, you can kind of see everything makes sense. Sorry for the stuff in the way. Like I said, we're moving. The mess up here. We had to put it somewhere. But this is kind of a little bit more shady because we had that shade right here. So it's a little cooler than the stuff that's in front that gets more sun. Its own unique microclimates. What is this? Oh, sultani. It's still pushing green growth. Ooh, look at this 168. It looks, or 65. Here's the sisters. The leaves just starting to slow down, it looks like. Oh, 168. That's equipment barn, by the way. So, this 392 here. Ooh, I go Onyx. Plop. And then really can't wait to get those in some larger pots. Ooh, seedy grace. Yeah, we've had some cold spells. Looks like we need to come back through here and mark some of these again. And as they go dormant, ooh, what's that? I think we finally figured out what this one is. It might be a panache. This was something we got from a friend of ours, and it was one of his unknowns. Ooh, what did I do? Nope, did I unplug something? Oh no, I unplugged it. So now searching back through it here. See how easy that is? Definitely next year we're going to do, believe we're going to do like an elevated water line. So everything will be coming down, or at least a little bit higher. Because see how easy that was to just accidentally stumble and kick. And imagine, see, look at this one too. Imagine that with 3 little kids running amok. And then you don't know, you don't realize, you think it's all on water lines unless you get out here and get your hands dirty. Ooh, here it is. That is the great, wonderful thing about the mulching. This shredded trees, barks, is that you put it in there pretty thick. Even in the summer, it keeps everything underneath pretty insulated. So this is Gold Rush, $6.75. Let me get out of here because I'm keep kicking these up. What else we got? What else we got that's interesting? Unfortunately, there is no figs for me to pick ripe ones. Ooh. So what's going on here? It looks like it went dormant pretty quick. That's good. What else we got? Anything interesting? Ooh. And our didn't produce as much as we wanted to this year. Probably should have fertilized it a little bit more. Some of the property really needs to be gone through right now.